Today we're gonna struggle under the bottom of the car working off jack stands like an idiot. You know, have a lift, just need to install it, but yeah, no. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're gonna be under the RX-7 today, dealing with the power plant frame. Pretty weird thing if you ask me. I mean, GTRs don't have stuff like this and they're way better. So evidently Mazda thought it was cool to put a big aluminum bar brace frame thing that goes from the trans all the way back to the rear diff. I imagine that's probably why the FD has such a, you know, solid feeling driveline. Like there's not a lot of, you know, slop. And I guess in a matter of speaking, it keeps the engine from, you know, twerking in the bay, because those factory rubber mounts are pretty flimsy. So, but yeah, so we're gonna stuff that and then get the drive shaft in, get the exhaust hung so that I can make the downpipe for the turbo and made up to the existing exhaust. So I bought some 2-bolt flanges, some fresh gaskets to mate up to what he's already got. I had bought a slip fit joint in titanium so that I'd be able to basically fit the exhaust, but yeah, it's 3.15 inch diameter and we're running 3-inch piping, but 3.15 is too big. Too big. Never heard that before. So for the last 4 hours or so, I've been dicking around under the car trying to get the just the bottom buttoned up. I got a couple of braces left to go. Trans is fully installed, drive shaft's installed. Yeah, this freaking brace nonsense was kicking my butt. Kind of helps if you follow the directions. So when it says put it to the rear first, like on the diff, and then lift the front and use a jack to hold it in place, yeah, that was a good idea. So yeah, I tried to do it the opposite first because I figured the front have those oblong holes so it would give me enough shift rearward. But you know, then trying to like press a diff up, line this thing up, it's freaking 5 bolts in the back, 4 bolts in the front. Whatever, the stupid thing's in there now. Yeah, so pretty much the only thing left to tidy up the trans would be fill it full of gear oil, install the shifter, and put the interior pieces back together. Still got to do the audio, so you know that'll all happen right around the same time. And I got to pull a couple of wires from the engine bay through the loom before I tidy all that up. Yeah, it's a lot, but it's what we do. It's what we do. Back at it.
A few moments later. One eternity later.
What the fuck?
Start back in my chair and freaking prolapse my taint. I think my butthole's making balloon animals. That's fun. Look at him.
In what circumstance would this car fall on me?
What circumstance would the car fall on you?
Like if I push on it to like get under.
I mean, you could be squeezed like a tube of toothpaste, or it's not gonna move. Ready?
Earthquake test! He's good. With my help, he could be the best.
Yo!
Oh, he's good. With my help, he could be the best. Yeah, it's not gonna fall on you, buddy. It's not gonna fall. Look at you all comfortable under there. All right, so your hardware is right under your elbow and your bracket's right under your elbow. So
this will go right here.
yep, for basically how it's laid on the ground, it goes straight up. So get all your bolts started by hand, and then you'll be good.
How do I take this thing off?
How do you take what off? Use your manpower.
Oh. Never mind. I don't know how to take it off.
Look at you all comfortable under there.
Uh-huh.
Laying
this pillow
down
feels
on the
nice.
job. Yeah.
This pillow is real nice. Okay, so basically, there's a car wiener right here that I took. What? So I took that up, put it behind the bolt, tightened it, and that's what I'm still doing right now. Just tightening it, making sure that car wiener don't slip out.
What the fuck?
We're going to need this small little bolt in here. Ugh.
It's fun.
I'm gonna do cool stuff.
Yeah.
do not like. It's gonna start to throw stuff in my eyes. But if I scoot up, there we go. Still getting in my mouth. Gotta make sure this thing don't unbolt it while it's down there. There's no really go up with either though.
What? Oh, whatever. Give him a name.
Timmy.
Timmy the Spider.
Oh, I know. How about the new student, Timmy? Timmy! No, it wasn't you, Timmy. Try again. Timmy, did you not do your homework? Timmy!
Mr. Garrison, haven't you figured it out? Timmy's retarded.
Don't call people names, Stanley.
But he is.
Now, Timmy, you need to work on your study skills.
Duh.
Are you mocking me? Because if you are, I have no problem sending your butt to the principal's office. Level out, Timmy!
Okay, Chase trying to put the exhaust on and over there hanging out with Timmy the Spider.
Level out, Timmy!
What's up? No problem. Okay. That's not a problem. Slide it back in. Rail thingy.
Like this side, it's kind of blocking it from going up to it.
Oh, well. Okay. So while he's down there all comfortable trying to put the exhaust on, went through and double checked the under bracing that he put back in. Everything looks good. So went on to welding and fabricating a little bit more of the intercooler piping, except, yeah, out of argon again. So see if we can't stuff that in the GTR and take it home and get it swapped out in the morning. Other than that, once the exhaust is fully on, the underside of the car is complete, minus routing some wiring back, basically stuff to the gearbox, speed sensor and such like that. So it's like 3 or 4 plugs that are going to run back from the firewall, no big deal. And then while it's up in the air, we'll take the wheels off, take those in to get some fresh tires mounted and balanced, and we'll look to do the alignment shortly after once it's up and running. So a lot of stuff happening. Seems like it's going together really quick. We reached out to one of our wholesale accounts and try to figure out what happened to a fuel rail that got returned because of damages, and they got another one on the way. So that's great. Basically, we'll be able to tidy up the fuel system, get all those lines knocked out, get the flex fuel sensor set up. Still need to wire in the R35 coils, and that's going to give me a chance to tidy up and delete some of the things from the harness that are no longer needed. We got rid of the air pump, we got rid of the EGR, we got rid of the, yeah, what else? All right, we got rid of the air pump, we got rid of the EGR, we got rid of the idle air control valve, all because of drive-by-wire. Also, because it was twin turbo now going to single, we had to get some material, make a blank off plate to block the rear oil drain, like the drain back to the sump. We're gonna reutilize the front one to the single turbo, and then a couple more block offs for like idle control and whatever the other one is. I don't know, the EGR, because one of them, the plate came with the Radium kit. Well, I shouldn't say it came with a kit, but Radium makes a nice one, so that's installed. The blow-off valve, basically, it's going to be converting everything to hard lines, so I'm not going to use the little regular vacuum nipple, but I just kind of verified how it's going to sit in the engine bay. So I don't know why, but this doesn't seem like it wants to go in there, which is stressful, so I'm not gonna try to force it. But I bought all these so that I can do hardline. So
Pretty sure I got it.
pretty sure
Like 95% sure, or at least it's it.
it's hanging by itself. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fuel pressure right. So the next thing is going to be doing that other pipe.
Yeah.
So
Is the do you know how you got the top one in?
mhm.
The top one? On the
Both
bottom?
are in.
Oh, you got both?
Yeah, both are in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just needed to do that middle one. So, yeah. If you want to take a break for a second, you're good. Take 5. What time is it, do you know?
What?
So what time is it?
11:54.
Okay. All right, and then we'll end up doing the same thing to the wastegate, putting some of those on, go to the Mac valve, go to the front of the, yeah, brain ain't working. So use the port that's already provided on the compressor housing, send that to gate, and then send gate to Mac valve, and yeah. Then we'll have electronic boost control. So, all right. And then for the fuel pressure reg, I don't know that upside down any damn way. What an idiot. Gonna figure out what size fittings. I think I ordered the wrong ones. These are 8s. I think I need 6. Yep. So. But these will go to the fuel rail, so we'll be all right with that. And I'll order some. See, there's 6, but they're standard pipe threads with a crushy. So I don't think they'll work on this. I don't know. Let's take a gander. Let's take a gander and see. She fits. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it does. Oh, victory. Victorious. Crush on there. All right. So we're gonna need 3 of these. I don't have a vacuum AN that damn small, so have one little vacuum line going, but it'll be all right. It'll be hidden. So, all right. So I got this 4 AN stuff, tube sleeve. Set 2 for the gate. Mac valve, which is already in the car. So 2 for the Mac valve, 2 for the gate, 1 for the compressor. Oh, spares. Okay. Oh, don't die. This freaking chair is trying to kill me. Okay, here's 6 AN to hardline. The good stuff. Okay. Turbo oil green. Okay. Put all this back in here. Trashes. Alright, so I left the other bits at the house, so oh no, warranty. So the 6 adapters that go to this are at the house in the other shop. So we'll go the quick connects to AN6. You know, going through our return, we'll find somewhere nice to mount this stuff. So I got so what I did, the first pipe piece I made was just a feed, and it didn't turn tight enough. So excuse me. So when the motor was sitting further forward, like remember, see that was like touching over there is how far forward it was. Once we put the gearbox and everything and it tilted the motor back in its place, we got all that clearance, but then that 90 doesn't clear this. So now what I'm going to do is put this like right here. So basically I just got to mark it, drill a hole, grind it out to that shape, and then weld that on there. And then it'll make cool turbo noises. This thing is what does like the choo when you let off. So yeah, I gotta figure out how I want to do it. I wanted to put it somewhere else, but like there's just not a lot of room. I could put it back here. Like that would look really cool too. And be cleaner for hiding all my tubing to it. So I think that is going to go back there now. I think I'm going to do that. Put it, something's, oh, the harness is in the way right now. That's out of the way. It'll let me get it down lower. So, yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Because it was just too much orange right here too. That was something else that was bugging me. what this thing is designed to do. Listen. So what this thing is designed to do is when boost pressure is positive, meaning you're like in power, the valve is pressed closed. But as soon as you let off the throttle and a vacuum is sensed, meaning no boost pressure, it sucks this valve open and it lets all the air that's rushing in escape instead of smashing the throttle body and build back pressure to the turbo. So, to make your system super efficient. It's called a blow-off valve. And if it was routed, so like if it didn't vent to atmosphere, if it vented back into the intake piping, that would be called a recirculating blow-off valve. Oh, flies suck. Yeah, so I think, let me see how that looks on camera. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, that's a way better place for it. It gets some color back in that corner. Doesn't impact the power steering any. So that was my big problem, is that what I don't want to have happen is like, you know, if you need to work on your car, you have to take a bunch of stuff apart to get to it. So I'd rather you be able to, you know, get to the power steering reservoir without taking all the piping off. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's in there.
What's in there?
Yeah, I mean, we have like less than half an inch till it's like reaching the other side.
Okay.
But I physically cannot get it in there. But
Okay. Well, get it hung as best you can. Go ahead and hang that other pipe. And then put the other one in. All right, so we're wrapped up for today. Pretty much got the underside of the car tidied up, braces on, exhaust mounted, at least to the mid pipe. And then, yeah, at that point, it's just fabricating a dump pipe off the turbo back to the existing exhaust. I realized when I put in my last order, I ordered gaskets, but I didn't order the 2-bolt flange. So I need one of those on the way. Got some of the plumbing verified / idea of how I'm gonna route the air to the MAC valve and all that good stuff. And then I've got an idea for the fuel pressure regulator. I just got to figure out where I want to mount that just yet. And then we obviously have the AN adapters we need to pick up for the Haltech flex fuel sensor. And that will control basically fuel going to the back of the car using the existing factory hardline stuff. So pretty much just need to get that other rail, get those fittings in. Bugs are in my ears. And then, yeah, that's fuel system. So at that point, it'll be down to electrical, fluids, and the last bit of fabrication for the intercooler piping. So we want to pick up some argon, and then that tank should carry us through the rest of this fab, and then hopefully wrapping it up. Stay tuned.